So I believe when we met, we were 17. It was our first year here at City College, and we got married when we were 21. 21. We met at the cafeteria here at FCC. I walked in and we met, caught eyes, and it was over from there. Well, for me, I knew that this was the woman I was going to marry, and I have documentation of that. I think as a guy, you have these pictures of the woman that you want to marry. So when I walked in and saw Felicia, I knew. I just knew.
I didn't know. When I first saw him, I just kind of thought, oh, he's cute, but not really my type.
She knew.
So it took a while for me. I think maybe with most women it takes a while. Gotta win us over. Our first date actually may have been that day. He came over to my friend's apartment and we cooked dinner, we made tacos and kind of hung out together that day. I knew he was the one maybe 2 years later. So let me see, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 2 years later. We had been seeing each other off and on, and so then it just started getting more serious, and 2 years later.
So now we've been married for 24 years.
23 years, it'll be 24 February.
I cannot believe you did that on camera. It's 24. February 24th, 20th is our 24th anniversary.
So it's 23 years, and it's not February 24th yet. Can you tell we've been married 24 years? We have 3 kids. We have a 25-year-old son named James, and we have a 23-year-old daughter, Brianna, and we have a 21-year-old daughter, Julisse, and a 2-year-old grandson, James.
3-year-old grandson.
Oh, you're right.
I got that one.
That's what happens.
After 24 years, you just look for ways to be right. That's all it's all about.
We met here at Fresno City College in a club meeting for NAISA.
I was a club president, and that's how we met. My first thoughts when I first seen her, just that she was a member. I wasn't attracted to her at first.
First saw him, I just thought he was the president of NAISA, but I wasn't too happy with the new president. I just didn't think much of him.
It's actually friends with her cousin. I was in student government with her cousin, and we were hanging out one day, and we just decided to go out to the beach, and that was it.
Yeah, he said he wanted to go to the lake, and I said we should go to the beach, and he said, okay, come on, let's go.
This is like 5-hour difference. Like I barely had met her, and we barely had hung out.
And that was our first date. After our first date, we hung out like almost every other day after that, and within like 2 to 3 weeks, we had made it official.
We're married, and we have on our 4th kid.
I've been married about 1.5 years.